The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And here's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Neymar. And here's Rooney. Rooney touches it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Haaland! Oh, what has happened here? Pulls it back. And it's Neves. Tries to pass it through. Has to go back here. And here's Ferran Torres! But he's left disappointed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar, he is through here. And this is Scholes. Neuer claims it, safe hands. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
McAllister did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Now it's Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. Rooney. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Esteval. Esteval will not want to lose out here, not against this. And the shot! Not a bad try by any means. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. That's destined for the flank. There's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliant. And Shevchenko! Goal! Manchester United! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Pete.
Oh, good climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry.
Getting up there! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking to play him in. Gerrard. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Neves spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rooney. João Neves.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop. running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Great chance! And there's a goal! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Not a hint of offside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here, and he's quick to get rid. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defence. Goes for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he was quick to react.
2 added minutes
That is
has been
good
indicated.
alertness. João Neves. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Haaland.
That is very well defended. Looking for options for movement. Driven in.
Scholes is the distributor-in-chief.
Oh, Rooney!
Can he get it through?
It's Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. João Neves. Esteval.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Rooney, looking understandably energised after his goal.
Knocks it into space. Good ball, good shapes to shoot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Ferran Torres really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Rooney. Rooney! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Michelin really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Might be danger here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Esteval is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres scooting forward.
McAllister wins the duel this time.
Scholes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played out towards the right wing. And it's Rooney. It's Rooney! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ferran Torres! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ferran Torres really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Costa Curta. McAllister. And he's worked it through. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There will be a throw-in. Scholes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Rashford. Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. Scholes. And he's... Scholes! Tries to play it through. And it's Gerrard. And this is... Scholes!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Opts for safety. Manchester United now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And he can thump it away.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Number 14, Vadio. Coming on the field, number 4.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 27, Serginho.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Mbappe! And a neat finish. And right near the end, we have parity. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Neymar making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Now it's Neymar. Foot in. He won't be happy with that one. It's a promising position, and that's aimed into the middle. That's put pay to the danger. Takes a shot. Great vision. And he was alert to it. And they can counter here. Howson gets across to intercept that. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu gets it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Messi! But he's left disappointed.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And the counter is on. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's worked it through, and he's certainly onside here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Hazard. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Manchester United
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can...
Shevchenko! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Now it's Drogba. It's Totti! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And this is Shevchenko. He might be in here! Totti. Some resolute defending there. Played into space. No way through. McAllister. Darren Fletcher. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is well cleared. Darren Fletcher. And it's Azar. Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Serginho attempts a clearance. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar. Looking to play him in. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Has been indicated.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Down to business again. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ambitious ball here, and he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Totti. Totti showed plenty of zest and applies the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish? Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's De Bruyne. Azar. Now, can they get him away? And he's got the beating of his man. And Shevchenko! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Totti. And this is Totti. In towards the back. Getting up there! Oh, it rattles the bar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's having a pop! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, that's a key interception. Just about up to the hour now. Well read, and the danger is averted. McAllister concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution.
Beckham. Darren Fletcher. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos. Now it's De Bruyne. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Scholes. McAllister. Serginho. Now it's Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Good read, needed to be. Costa Curta. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. Serginho. And it's Messi. Messi! He's put his foot right through that one.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Messi. Totti. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's a pretty loose pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Shot at goal! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United are having a ball. He's in one-on-one.
Manchester United.
And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Here comes another. There's the header! And that's in. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And that is that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Hello everybody.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental
Manchester
occasion.
United against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide, aimed at the... Terrific effort! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rummenigge concedes a free kick for that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Hullet! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Del Piero. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's put paid to the danger. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's where it came from. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? Gattuso clears. And here's Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. Mateus. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He is through here. Out of play for a goal kick. Danny Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Del Piero! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That's a sharp pass. Showing good feet. Tries one from range. It is a fantastic goal. That is a gem, an absolute gem. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And now he has two. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Looking for the run. Look at the space here. And he's quick to get rid.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Threads one in. Well, that has not gone well. Danny Olmo. Ribery is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister, and the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. And he can clear it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Stam calmly anticipates. And it's Olmo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's half-time. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Barcelona get the second half going. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
A probing pass, and he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good ball out wide. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Now it's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
You just know there is no stopping. Goes for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rodri gets it clear, and he's only too happy to take that back. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Short changes him with that pass. Vardiol getting this one clear. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's managed to get free. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Cleared without hesitation. Mateus. It's a really well-measured ball. Rummenigge. Ribéry. Vardiol with the clearance. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Del Piero.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest...
Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United, number 11, Scholes. Coming on the field is...
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Karamba is there, and he can pick it up. Mateus. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's ambitious. Now that was quite some save.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Coming on to replace him is number 27, Serginho. Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer clears it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi! And a truly agonising miss.
Ah, that was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham gets into a good position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cruyff. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. That's a throw. Mateus. Rodri gets a foot in here. And it's Beckham. Guardiola. And Neymar. Now the ball's gone astray.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gattuso. And Cruyff! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Guardiola. Oh, they can break here. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Neymar. Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.